guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos, but I also do planning videos like the Schedule Like a Boss with me that you're about to see here. Most recent videos, you know, my husband has COVID and I'm really trying not to get it. So far so good, and I am getting tested and we are vaccinated and boosted, and so far he's doing okay, but prayers are always welcome. But what I wanted to mention or reiterate about that is that I'm going to be working from home Monday and I think Tuesday. Where I work, the procedure is if you have been in close contact with somebody who's positive, but you are vaccinated and negative or not showing symptoms, you still go to work. But if you start to show symptoms or if you have a positive test, obviously they want you out for 5 days. We'll play it by ear. We'll see how things go. Right now, my boss said work from home tomorrow. I think he is going to be okay with Tuesday. I'd like to get retested Tuesday and just see where we're at. So we shall see. But what I wanted to mention about this video is that I'm still going to go ahead with it because even though I don't have a lot going on this week and I'm purposely not planning things and scheduling too much just based on the who knows, I still wanted to do this video even though there's not a lot going on. And I want to be able to look back on it and see, oh, that week, yeah, that happened. So that's why I wasn't doing a whole lot or whatever the case may be. So typically what I do is I go through and I put the times in starting at 8 a.m. and ending at 8:30 p.m. I do half-hour increments. So I'm going to go ahead and plug those in. But then I color code my activities. And like I said, with just not a whole lot going on, it's not going to be very much. But I still think it's good to be in the habit and to continue whatever my usuals are, just so I don't fall out of the habit, because sometimes that's how I am. If I miss a week or I miss something, then it's really difficult for me to get back into doing it. It's just my personality. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug in those times and then I'll be right back. So that's done. I don't even think I mentioned this. This is probably the first time since I've been doing this series. This is the Disney version of the Happy Planner Classic, the Lined Classic. And this is in a bloom version. You can see the cover. It's just adorable. We are going to start plugging in some things. Green, that's work related. Those are work related activities. So I'm going to put here work 8 to 4. From home. And I know that I went down into the 8:30 block, but really I could go this whole day because I don't have a whole lot planned. And then on Tuesday, I'm just going to do the same thing. Work 8 to 4 from home. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm just going to put work 8 to 4. And then I'll be able to plug in whether I was back at the office or if I continued to be at home. We're gonna have our usual team meeting, but I've canceled that. I also had another meeting tomorrow scheduled, and I went ahead and sent an email about that we would reschedule. About pools, I think I'm gonna start that around 10 o'clock. And if you guys haven't caught my most recent videos, it's just been a dream of my husband and mine to get a pool. And I think that I'm going to continue to get some prices and some information. I don't even know if it's feasible. or not. We went last week to look at one place, and the guy just was so unhelpful. He was just awful. And I don't want to go back there. So even though they won't do pricing over the phone, I can at least see if they still have scheduling availabilities for this summer. Because if we can't do it this summer, then there's no point in even going any further to look at anything. But yeah, it's just been a dream of ours forever, as long as I can remember. And since we don't really go on vacations hardly at all, it just would be such a nice thing for us to have, and then be able to have family over all the time in the summer and do cookouts. I don't know. I just think it would be so great for our family. I also have to call the cardiologist because I got a bill yesterday, and it was for my last appointment. They didn't apply any of it to my insurance or turn any of it in, so they want me to pay almost $400, which is, I mean, I need to avoid that at all costs. I paid my copay when I went in there. I don't know what the problem was, but it said insurance adjustment nothing, and that's not right. And it also wasn't my first time seeing him, so there's not a problem with him on my insurance. So I need to do that. And then Tuesday, I don't know if I wrote that down for Tuesday or Wednesday, my regular planner, but I need to, I think Wednesday, extension for real estate. So my mom got me the real estate course to get licensed during the quarantine, and I did about 80% of it, and I still have some to finish. It's a lot more difficult than I ever thought it would be, but I let the time run out, and I didn't realize that you would have to pay for an extension, but I think it's like $150, so I don't want to waste the money she already spent, because it was expensive. So I'm going to get my extension. I'm going to finish that up ASAP. On Thursday, I would go to the bank at 4:30. Everything is still okay, and I'm going out. And then Friday would be a filming day, and I believe that I do YouTube in the light blue. So I will probably be filming on Friday, probably around 7:30. And I will also be filming Thursday, probably around the same time. And then I want to film on Tuesday. Dinners were just shopping the freezer and the refrigerator. Probably have dinner at 5:30, an hour early, because my husband's going to be home. There's no point in waiting until 6:30. We usually do that because he gets off work at 6. So we'll do some dinner prep. I'll probably do it. We're trying to stay in our corners because I really hope that I don't end up testing positive. So I'm just trying to stay to myself, one end of the house and him in another for now. You know, we'll see how it goes. We have no plans to eat out this week, obviously. And so probably be doing dinner every day at the same time because I don't think he'll be working at all this week. So we don't have to worry about him getting home and all that. But if I go back to work, I get off work at 4. So I can do that. In fact, I would rather do the dinner prep and the cooking. I just think it would be the safest thing to do. I'm just going to carry that through. Oh, no. I don't need to prep dinner on Friday because we're ordering pizza. All right. So we'll just have dinner around 5:30. We're early dinner eaters. Are you guys? I don't know. I mean, on the weekends, we always go out later or we'll eat later just because we just seem to have more going on. But we're early eaters by nature, I think. So aside from ordering pizza, every other day I have something planned to cook. Not too exciting, like not super exciting meals or anything, but at least we have all the stuff. and we really don't need to go to the store. I wanted to make different things this week, but there's truly no need to do that. And so Saturday was the Van Gogh exhibit at 10, but I don't know if we're going to change our tickets, give them away, because there's other family members going. But we'll figure that out a little bit closer to the end of the week. And I also have to do some cleaning. I don't know what time we'll be home. I'm going to put cleaning on Sunday. I'm going to put laundry. And I'm not going to make plans to do breakfast or brunch with my mom or the rest of our family or anything like that, just because I have to wait and see how things go. And then Friday, I always do laundry. No big deal. I just throw in my work clothes from the week. And that's it. So aside from running to the bank, if I'm able, and going to the Van Gogh thing, I don't know if, if I'll go, if I'm negative. I just don't know. I just don't know what the best thing to do is. I just think for now, I just need to take it day by day and not get too stressed, because I get stressed and I get really, really nervous about COVID, more so than the average person, I'm sure. And I'm sure it's very irritating for the people around me. But, with having asthma and a history of chronic bronchitis and, being hospitalized before with, the common cold virus, and I don't know what else it was, but I just didn't do well with it. And so I'm really trying to stay healthy. Lots of vitamins, emergency packets, lots of water, and, hopefully it'll work out. But like I said, this is really, really lame. But I think it's important once you're trying to build habits to stick with it, even though they don't always work out the same way that you expect them to. Even though this is a super minimal skeleton of plans, I still want to plug in what I do know is happening. And if things change, I'll come back and I'll tweak this during the week. So yeah, I hope that you still enjoyed this video. I always enjoy having a little chat with you guys. And I'm hoping to do some face-to-face chats in February, maybe some live streaming, just so we can talk with each other a little bit more. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, staying healthy. I hope you had a great weekend. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you stuck around and did so. Usually my videos are a lot more chatty and involved, but we'll get there. So, and yeah, and as always, I hope I see you guys in my next video. Take care.